Okay, and we are live. And today I have two wonderful ladies with me, Deborah and Nihan. Welcome.
Thank you, Troy.
Hello,
Hmm.
hello.
And today we are actually going to talk about one of the tools that is from one of my favorite classes in the world, um, which is the Access Consciousness Foundation class, and that is this relevant? And you like how much energy are you spending on things that not even relevant to you? And for me, like I know like it's so easy to get lost in all the insanity that's going on around the world, or like when you open, like I actually don't like use television, but like open social media, like there's like all of these news that can, I'm gonna say like I feel like actually if you like scroll down for like 30 minutes, like it's easy for you to go into depression.
I'm impressed. It takes you 20 minutes, Troy.
Yeah, I'm like in the next 3
Like
minutes.
2 minutes, 3
That's
minutes.
correct. That's actually correct. Like
It's
that's
the
actually really correct.
polarity is just, it's like crazy.
Yeah. And like for me, like especially like before like I use the tools or like knew the tools, like I would like read all of these things and then I would get lost in it, and I would try to figure out, or I would try to solve it. I would like put all of these energy there instead of asking. And like this is the tool that we would love to share with you. Is this relevant to me? Like, is this relevant? And like when you ask this question, is this relevant? Like if you have a sense of lightness, or the thing that seems so heavy and solid starting to disappear, that means actually it have no relevance for you. And I'm sure like it was same for you ladies. Like I have growing up like being taught that like follow what's heavy, like go find like what's light in what's heavy, and if something is heavy, like just keep going in that direction, because in the end like there would be some light, or like it would be like something there, instead of acknowledging like if something is heavy. Like if some example, like you hear someone that was talking about the future and they said like everything's going to end, there's no possibilities, then we have nothing we can do to change it. Like even when I say this, did you want to say something, Jan? I can sense you.
No, it's like you're speaking to me. Thank you. Keep going.
Her body's like, yes. And actually like that's, and thank you so much for sharing that as well, because like that's the energy, that's what's true for us. Like when we hear it, like you may experience like a sense of relaxation, or you may get like a deep breath and just go, whew, actually like this is true for me. Like it's, I know like this heaviness, this solidity, this lies is something that I don't have to put my energy into. And like like and I get like it's, and I want to acknowledge at the same time like it does seem so real and true. and and for me like then it's like going to a gym. Like I personally like had to like train myself, because like when like 8 years ago, which I first starting to play with the tools of Access Consciousness, like I would actually hear something, or I would even like perceive something. It doesn't have to, I don't have to see it, like I don't have to read it from somewhere. I would just wake up in the morning and there would be a sense of massive sadness, or like there would be a sense of confusion. Like that's one of the things that I am personally super aware today. Like there's a lot of like confusion and like unclarity of like what should I choose, what should I choose. And in the past, like when I would, that thought, feelings, and emotions like hit me like a wave, I would actually like go in that wave and like hit the sand and like eat all the sand and like stay there. And now, like with the use of the tools and like I'm gonna say like practicing them over and over and over again, like what came to me and what I would spend like maybe months, even a years, now I'm just able to perceive that energy and go, hey, is this relevant to me? Like, is this light for me? And I'm just able to go, okay, like this is actually not light. I don't have to spend my energy here. I don't have to spend time here. I don't have to figure this out. I don't have to understand it. I don't have to make research about it. I don't have to prove it's right or wrong, but I can just go, hey, do you know what? If it's not light, it's not true. And when I ask, is this relevant for me? If I have a sense of space, I don't have to invest more time and energy there. Is there anything that you ladies like to add to this? Yeah.
Thank you for this tool. And then when I took my last foundation class with you, you kept asking me, Nihan, is this relevant? Nihan, is this relevant? And I think I'll get a tattoo asking, is this relevant? And here's why. I have a robust academic background. I need to know the answer. When there's heaviness or a problem somewhere, especially a social thing happening, I need to be the one figuring it out. I need to be the one going out there and making a statement. You know, I have a master's degree in political science, and we recently had elections in Canada. The polarity, it's not as much polarity as my motherland, as my home country, as you know, but there's still polarity. So people were asking me, yo, you have a master's degree in political science. What do you have to say? In daily life conversation, and I found myself going like this, and my energy got drained, and I'm thinking in my head, oh, I'm teaching an art class later and I don't have any energy, like what can I say? And then in that moment I remembered the tool and I asked, hold on, is this relevant to me? And everything lightened up, and I said, well, thank you so much for asking me. I'm actually going for a walk in the forest, and then I have an art class. If you want to come to my art class, you can like release the stress. And my whole day changed. All of a sudden, I regained my energy. So I don't know if anyone watching can relate. Sometimes it's so easy to feel responsible. Oh, it's up to me to resolve this. Or,
and how much?
Oh, I need to put my energy here.
Yeah, and like how much is that? Like even like when you said that, like the person's like how much was that person's point of view and their projection of you, like now like you have to have a point of view, and like how much that you have to shrink you to have only one point of view, which is like a one standpoint that you have in life, instead of going, hey, do you know what? Like I don't have any fixed point of view about this.
And I have to say, I've made myself so wrong for years for not having a fixed point of view, because in that moment, with me trying to come up with a fixed point of view was really forceful to my body. It was really heavy. And in the past, I would have gone there. I made a living out of it. And this time I was able to be like, okay, I'm going to go dance in the forest now. You know, my body was more fluid when I asked, okay, is this relevant to me? So I'm very grateful. Thank you for bringing up that tool with me so many times. And what else is possible?
And thank you so much for actually choosing to be something different, because like one of the other point of views that we have been taught is like if somebody is like choosing that example, like somebody is coming to you and saying, hey, you have to take a stand, like you have to tell me what your point of view is, or like you have to tell me what's right. Like we have been trained, we have to convince them in some way, or maybe put them into the right direction. But what if one of the biggest inspirations that you can be is choosing what works for you? Like going, hey, do you know what? Actually, like this is not relevant to me right now, and I'm just gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna go do my class, and like this is the way I am contributing to the world, and this is actually what my awareness of creating a greater future is. And if you like to come along, that's okay. And if you don't want to, and if you want to spend time there, that's okay too. And like what a gift that is. And some people will say, yep, I would love to come. And some people will hate you for it. And that's okay too.
Yes. I think for me, this question is really great, especially like Nian said, in Canada, we're just getting through the elections. The polarity was a little bit insane. And I actually found myself, like, if you don't choose a side, people will still get on you. So it's like, even when you, because they make you wrong. And
Yep.
and so this question, is it relevant for me, is a very powerful question, because when I ask this question, then obviously the answer is always no. It's not relevant. Whatever people are thinking, saying, doing, it's not relevant to me. And even the polarity, so like Nian said, when I saw this polarity, I wanted to fix it for people. Because it's like, I wanted to tell them, like, can't you see what's happening here? Like, the situation is putting you against each other, and that's taking you further away from where you want to be. But then asking this question, is it relevant for me? And no, it's not, because everybody has a choice, and that's what they're choosing. And you cannot change what people are choosing for themselves. You can only change and choose something different for you. So the question, is this relevant for me, is also another way of getting us out of our logic mind. Because in the moment when we want to fix it, or when you see the polarity and you get so stressed out about the polarity, this is in the logic. And the moment, like when I go to teach a yoga class, or I go and do my yoga or meditation, then I'm not in that logic mind, and then I'm free. So there are really no problems except for the ones that the mind is making up. And this question is a tool that you can use to get yourself out of the mind. And that's what I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love like what you said, like about like how like people actually, when they are trying to prove something, or when they want you to choose a side, like actually they're creating opposite of what they are saying, or they actually would like to create, or maybe they don't want to create that, obviously, because if they're not choosing that, and like, and being in allowance of that at the same time, like going, hey, actually, do you know what, like I don't have to fix this, I don't have to change this, and like I can choose what's true for me, and I can invest my energy into what lights me up, is one of the greatest ways to create a lighter world, and a world that actually have more consciousness, and consciousness is everything, and everyone is included, and nothing or no one is judged. And that is personally like what I am aiming for. So yeah, we want to share this tool. I hope this contributes to you some way, somehow. And like, this would be one of the tools that you may want to like keep using. It's not like a tool that you just ask for one time, because there's so much insanity going on around the world. And like with every thought, feelings, and emotions that come to your world that makes you contracted, make you heavy, you can ask, hey, is this relevant to me? And if you have a sense of expansion, a sense of relaxation, it's actually something that you don't have to put your energy to. And this tool is actually one of the tools from the Access Consciousness Foundation class. And I will be coming to Vancouver on September. I'm like, yay!
Yay!
To do a foundation class. So you may want to check that out. It's going to be on September. I'm not exactly sure what's
I think 11th.
exact dates.
11th to 14th, that weekend.
That's correct.
We would like to invite all of you watching now and in the future, come to Vancouver, BC. We have beautiful forests, beautiful ocean, and Troy Aldombas is coming to be here with the foundation class. What could this create for all of us?
Exactly.
Yes.
And there's like, this is one of the possibilities that's coming up, and there's so many amazing and wonderful certified facilitators all over the world. I'm sure there will be one in where you're as well. And at the same time, if this class is light for you, and it will create a greater future for you. We would love to have you there. And if you have any questions, you can contact with Nihan, Deborah, or me regarding to the class. And how does it get any better? Thank you so much, Deborah and Nihan, for being here with me. And thanks so much for everybody that's watching now or in the future. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.